Aban Bonnie baby, Aban Yaya baby, weighing a reset no. If you see to force an emphasis can call a Greek. And now, Erikopoku, come the day.
The cathedral, how much money didn't we spend? If in the last 8 years, every year we're able to absorb 100,000 of them, we won't have the numbers that we're having now.
Eti Mahama in the family no omonya sumro, omonya parasite like Akuffo and his family. They feed on us.
Abusia on some kwaba ebiem emma dwumadi esu sanso Francia ensama ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu yede ni nyina egu ho ede ama ahefo eno achi no abusia panikawu so dumi aye krado a oba be biebie nsem nim na edimu nkomo sese me no kasei nana do lan Akuffo ne yere Rebecca Akuffo ena His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne yere woma krashe ama sese me no kasei ensem bebre ene frache ba quick one ye be boro na fe no information a efi ho ba eno achi Henry Nana Buache Nana B His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edit to just say NDC babetena konwa no so a wo mo be che Nana B eno achi no Nana B akwa din komo bi ama ensem bebre so efi ho ba eno dan chan a chama Wontumi so ensem bebre ene free na so ye ba wani sewu fro bi ni aboabo no a yede ni nyina egu ede ama ahefo ene wachi no ya biebiem na edimu nkomo balansa na no ye ni kanko ni enkotie nsem a Henry Nana Buache ede atodwa abuhye koba ensem wachi pa
Aban Bonnie baby, Aban Yaya baby, weighing a reset no. And a reset with the reset time papa. We and a reset no. Reset a many person, reset it's in team, and come on, so go much do music. We any reset no. We any reset no.
I see.
But then you win. At the other time you win. And then ministers now they're complaining. Say I to force it in Jaka. I to force it at Trafford. Omodi ababa yan tokwa. O man also motion and kumu bunu say no presidential aspirant no. And na ekom ho tokwa. E tie say to force an emphasis can call a Greek. And na Erikopoku come the day. I to force yes one physical and co education. And na Haruna Dusu na wo kosu TV3 say omunko busa to force na to force na him financial clearance. Bibia at force.
Okay, abusia
Mr. Right.
and ensem no doso balansa na no enkomo na B ede quick one iye monwre mo se ntokwasi ai atofos mpese wo diska ebeko education and agric sector so da be ya ai wo mo so timi aba bedi mampani ni bi wo se aban fu be ni aban tantan be ni ensem na B eken ano den do ba quick one ye ntaka no
Ma mencha ya hwefo nyina kwaku wudim and the NPP are very, very difficult. The ama woman. If you cross some more can I no create, but Sagana for Betty woman.
and yes some
Almost Casagana for China for Casa as a China for high life, and as a homo hip hop artist at Tonyum. Utia, Uti, a yin sound Sanagana for whom because people likes a year and a B. Dennis Miracles Abuajanum. And the one more cassette at the MPP. Omuna ne defend the haircut, pensioner haircut. Abra no more chief justice a demonstration. They were the same people I know who defend the National Cathedral. Some Crofoya and ne defend the Abra ne Akufo have private jet a hodro. Enti and nano, some shit no, and the Akufo no defend it. But and then they want to try. Some be portray bibia magana phones at the ekoso wa ban mu bia enye e be na Ghana fo atiemu the matter mama nsha sem free recruitment ya wa kan wasama wo de aba be sina o release ska and wonye sei emfama wo mo the matter say uko 2018 that time na ye na dan kwa Akufo ado aban mu uko a wo mo age applicant nkwa mama kan the exact figure more than 80,000 but wo mo wie no mo fa nipa 500 pe NPP and that was na be ya na ye campaign say wo mo ba ban mu a o mo nton forms but kohona ko bisa forms nipa dodo a o mo to ya ni sika wo mo je wo mo abra mo ko fae it is already figures nipa ko fa forms na wo mo dodo nyina ha enie me pesa me bo figure and kire 84,000 applicants and wo mo fae ewie no mo pe nipa 500 pe 500 pen omo fine and omo raise an amount of 4.2 million Ghana cedis if it's applicant ya on be far forms you because omo ji obi esika eho omo re number omo fine no and nyame nchade say you ya president or the listening president the ekusu nyina ne the Ghana for Kenya say youth ni hia adwuma no nya botre atenase. Se numbers no womuntum it is only 10,000 now work as a woman for my and 4 years or be fed 40,000 in the history of this Ghana been see that been see that it is a way now you obi to send an be no yeah campaign so on your bar on ton forms na onu anya next anya film anya figure etimi ebe kasa de tia we ebe call say abantantan abanfo aban ni timo
onu na bi na sanya no ka che jomama aban say abantantan
more den abantantan a uti wonu a o say the more they are talking no mu bu efu omu fu Ghana for bo more because some be free and na bia no ba bia ye de defend ya na anya Ghana for kan you buy obe defend ye but then won say nkoyie in a nation na ayede no hu ye sa to force release sika emfama agric minister release sika emfama hwan o release sika emfama hwan what is going on ede no hu ye the writer be person o ma ye hu fine no okoko hu ye say obi hia sika de akọ ne sector budget no agric minister and I say agric minister ne be ready the finance minister ready and we allocate every sector there e was nipa no enya e de ko hono so na bi no nsem a wo kan and we release come from away we release come from away no den na bi hu say we release come from away agric minister na akoye complain dia che no and I say otete kwa ho na de matemati ni bi no no so wo keka say sika mai sometimes when we listen to such people that's why I'm very careful. The Omeyan say will be one analysis about their commenter. And that's a woman some more maka, one rabeko wayward. Now follow one more. Obakwa no munyina be dwaro atechedem. Which is not good. Because almost some more Kenya and some a share before. Now aya botie, now what's here? Now they compare what they defended during that time. And the nay, dear woman Casadia Tena. Then you ask yourself, say, politicians, why? What is going on? I didn't have politicians until MPP Ghana for beti woman. Such people now was so woman do omugun chain. No more new faces. I bet me I communicated ya momo because Miracle Saboachi defending National Cathedral. Miracle Saboachi defending haircut pensioner. Miracle Saboachi defending national friends agenda 1 wire. Na young baby wo who can answer one in the back. Was one man another Rebecca Akuffo for 15 acres of land. Not even rake near the Bible rake so. And what can they tell John Dramani Mama so best Central region so woman no me adwuma. So we sankrofo and near mo defend ye and need Dennis Makers Abuaje na bi nom John Bodu so national chairman it no so TV bia no mo nyina no mo keka utase na obisa say enti these are the people are fighting with opposition. No more pray. No more did the power. The party in opposition. Aba abemwana. And who are those listening to them? Because you see what mu be as what? I thought that about video ni bi wo ayinmu now viewers no mo bu ofu. No more can because the kind of and some free woman mu ba no. The same thing and they defended. The better they don't have anything to say, but they are trying to make mountains at anything that they want. On say ade ni bibia ni ho. And on person find trouble. And the baby trouble in no cry no more person room, no more tutumo, no more pet trouble at the baby shower. And then they are trying very hard. So make me a convincing Ghana for. I'm a Ghana for at to say this government is not good. Obianka say a year John Dramani Mama abey 100%. The Biameka asem no. So 100% they are na go Yankopon. Ultimately 100% da. Oh ni sinto ye na ya tan aka. Recruitment ya metra yanka. Some media the air cost on air time. But ayena and at the end no efe ni kase ubenya mampanyina wotie. It means someone the Ghanaians are saying, what not wotie. It was a security guru so mumra no matras couples saying am pesa moya no. Mumfa ni pani bin kan. Mumma mabuna adwuma no monkonko ye. Ya wono ma penso krade ne ehu baabi amu bi applicant no. Ne ehu ni pa amfa wo mo. Ye be wan say asem afa wie. Ye be wan say akwakosi say but the no emu da fine and the president SSC so was mumma mu na fine. No be yourself atabia.
You know, enquire this video emra. and say majority leader akasa afa ho na ensem majority leader e dey atodwa no abusua no den dodo yenko tiemre koba ebeto aso.
If in the last 8 years, every year we're able to absorb 100,000 of them, we won't have the numbers that we're having now. In the last 8 years, if we're absorbing even small numbers,
the cost of the cathedral could have recruited.
The cost of the cathedral could have established businesses that will employ many young people. The cathedral, how much money didn't we spend? All the waste, the monies that were spent on COVID, if we had channeled those monies into finishing the one district, one factory initiative, can you imagine how many jobs would have been created? If we had spent that money finishing the Agenda 111, can you imagine how many jobs would have been created? 111 hospitals across the country employing these young people. Can you imagine where we would have been in terms of job creation? If you had finished the Kwalugu tomato factory, would we be where we are? So please, let's stop what we are doing. We are confronted with a problem. Let's face it as a country and let's deal with it. And we in the NDC will deal with it. We will face it squarely. We will fix the economy. We will revitalize our private sector so that they will create jobs. Yesterday you took the stand that we are today and you had no problem with that. You can't all of a sudden overnight change position and say that, money should be refunded. How can money be refunded? Is that a solution? Is the young man looking for the money? The young man is looking for a job. He wants government to create a job for him. And that's what we must be doing, creating jobs. 200 Ghana cedis, if you refund it to him, what is he going to do with it? And why are you more worried about you funding people? Because it is obvious that you are not even concerned about the young people not getting jobs. You are concerned about the idea that they will come to you to ask for money to go and pay for medicals. Because that appears to be your primary concern, that the young people will be coming to you. Please, whenever young people, don't go to him for money. Find your money and go and do your medicals. And give yourself a chance to be employed, to be recruited. Find your own money, because your MP is not willing to give you money.
Okay, majority leader.
Asam na da hono. Asam no ene da hono.
Sanka MPP bomo modern efa dodo a. Samre Kenya ne sanki ebre.
Go and check within that 8 years numbers to do MPP 5. Kona go check it. Now they were busy using the money at they build the cathedral. Unhu cathedral no. They were busy using the money at the high presidential a private jet. Nana dan Akuffo Addo. No money abrepa. And that time na fenyo markings defend it. Say abra na Ghana for kasa. Sa sabra ne nyabra ye hia cathedral. Enti asema okan national cathedral sika. National cathedral sika. Tomato factory no. So omo de koya nkomo antimi anwie. Sa omo ye omo one district one factory no. So omo ye omo so omo de si factory ba ko prekura se e de Ghana fa nkomo antimi ansi. So omo ye omo omo de create employment nkomo antimi. Omo agenda 111 said ye work no. Omo ye omo se nkomo de besia nke de beta nkomo antimi ansi. Da woni de enti a o ka kire afutu constituency youth no. So obi a wanya message bia se wa qualify for medicals no ko bobesia na ko obi nim ba bia wo de befire bia na ho ne ye akwafa wo the brighter Alexander Finyo Markins wetimi akọ ne mpesua so akasa sa recruitment NDC e scam enti obi a wo receive message bia se won ko medicals no ma onko bobesia no onko.
Okay, so afanya Markins se maburo mu afutu no se bre na enye protocol na ban itimi form a atwimi be mo team say any MPP ni NDC difference wom because MPP time na wo the protocol na eko but John Mahama time there wa biam ma ahia ni ba kra me say menua ba ko ka ho bre na only protocol bia ye mo mpa say bibia be fine say bibia fine ye ba betena ha John Mahama ba so
sana de ne tie as MP a wo pa adwuma de ama wo constituents the youth precisely no wotimi akọ constituency ekotu wo mofo said the abane ye ne scam enti ma wo manya sa message no se wo ko medicals no mo onko bobesia no onko na abane mfa wo mo scam MPO and the same people no asatwa no abegina na se bedwafie se maburu no hia dwuma Enti aban create job.
Kevin Taylor ka sembi wo se afanyoma kinde ti a wo yesa no. Enka eke ono nko nanka ye the protocol ni nyina ma MPs. Sa na Akuffo atam ne so mo de ma MPs no. Enti na MP no so de kɔ ne mpasua so no akɔte cha mo mo. Say the be ya next election no. Obasare ne but this year o ma nya ne sa.
Eno na
nti na afanyoma kimbo ofu.
Eno na make a NDC supporters say omunye din. No mo aban na baso because the government is not there for only NDC supporters. They are abaning what the Ghana for and then NDC supporters in Ghana to about the NDC and no be the MPP ya Ghana for bufu you know because said ya work and indeed one more channel mo the ama one piece no they have no markets the be call futu constituency no they are quite one such me na mabɔ modern mawurawura mu and menya 10 slot and menya 100 slot to me the mabu na wo aye afutu no de kɔ no de akɔgye samba but this time the government say enye sao to obi oye Ghana ni bia ya Ghana ni obi onye finfin shedu nwotwe ko bia na dream da hɔ bia no e wa akonya se wo qualify a wo to be a security person e wo Ghana anmo enu nti ya biem when MP je 10 when DC je 5 eti wo bia wo se wo free sa wo sefata bia no kofa won krata go through all the process and sefata wa ye benya wo and sefata wa won unkombi because said ye dan ye kan no se ye pam 49000 na wo Ghana nyina wo security service ni free mu na se ye ka se ye fa fofra still ni pe kofa forms ne ntimi fa wo bia eti wo ye dan ya enya de wo bia kofa forms bia ne be fa no na mu aban ne be pikibi enti adenti na wonya message sabra na be medicals na sabe wo tena sia mo kwase bi a won de wanya ne hotam ena mo so watena mra se bedwa fie nya ne hotam but on se dru so nya me bayi wadom de bia wo medicals a na wo akonya no o betu fu se nko ne nkotua ska no enko bo be sia mfa nko efri se o aban ne de wo ye ne scam eno no wo ka kire no se MP ni mpeso obetua de amomo to omo ankope wo no musika na omo mfa nko indeed se wo tena se na ready Mahama yare ga kan yi na de to afanya markets ni MPP no de omo kan ya utumi se no kwasem ni MPP ni NDC no emwa and politics is an evil game so one here it will be very very difficult say ashawo very easy so be enter heaven than say politician e be call heaven because politics a evil game ready me afanya markets say ready na bi no mo ye hwede ayi wo makaka aye friend say ye wo mo say so matesi Ashanti region kuku ensem and wo mo aye wo ho no mo ene ade egu wo mo anim as a minority enti NPP ankasa no they have a problem to deal with now until someone betimi atena se no more recognize no more realize say this is the kind of problem we have to deal with it no omo nti wo mo no matter position achepa
quick one yenkona this video emra na ze na do dan Akuffo ado yere eme Mahama yere akrashe yanko de nti o makrashe ko be di nkomo
more than 1 year ni have you heard anything about Rebecca Foundation? Like we heard and we witnessed 8 years in opposition with a year Lordina Foundation giving back to the society and then the Kunubaya president less than a year when so say Sisa hospitals ni mienu just last week or last 2 weeks from commission back I think say Oti region Rebecca Foundation the way enti Mahama and the family no omonya somro omonya parasite like Akuffo and his family they feed on us. Mahama and the family omo access to this country they give back to the poor. Akuffo and the family omo liability to Ghana. How can you convince me say we had a president under Akuffo Sabre no bed syndrome apinfo ewu Emma there's a ga community omo abrochire omo donate omo ankasa donate bed over 5,000 beds and omo mobilize and omo the bed ne ba Ghana omo bedu so omo ntua omo beton omo beche omo bedu ya duty e de ma omo so omo ntimi ntua ana omo de ma ban se ne aban fa ne kokoche eno kra na ban ntumi anye at the time Kwame Sefakan Lala Sulala ewo Peace FM just to buy a 5,000 worth of incubator to save Nkwala lives. Na Akuffo rented private jet cost Ghana 20,000 euros per hour. $30,000 per hour. Our to me do 2 kwan for 1 week. Etimi be pack flight no e display no e disi kotoka days ni etua won ka na Akuffo adetia Akuffo adeti Jubilee House na nempna se wabroni eti eye jet nu na oye selfie na oye TikTok live na Ghana ni etua won ka $20,000 per hour, 20,000 pounds sterling per hour, 20,000 euros per hour. Na yenya bed emfa ma kwadakura entumi na so.
Okay, abusia.
Menia,
Openina kaso.
hunto no. Forget say journalist. Oti ebia radio station and TV station. Obeka say affiliated to NDC. Yan hwa asem no. Me pese ye di asem bi si wo enti ja wo NDC what NDC TV so what NDC radio so. Na ye hwa asem na nka say wo de ato platform no so na wo ka no. O say be say 1 year ni aye Rebecca Foundation ya tene nka na bi asem we matna campaign se so we Lordina Foundation ya enye ni kunu ba ba mu nkwa na yetene nka ho even the opposition 8 years go and check
Ibrahim Mahama na bo mu
na de Ibrahim Mahama na bo na foundation yete for what
se bi Akuffo ado so ai wo mu hye da ni abusuani buafo sa
Akuffo ado ni abusuani buafo Akuffo ado ni
Sande bedi eto na si o yare
asande bedi eto na de kinofori atato na open ya na open se
na so anhye
Akuffo ado ma adwuma ma ne mprafo no nyina adwuma no no wo family wo niska anya Akuffo ado ne yaka say on the family de wo ma bobra free no mo ba no anya Akuffo ado no say Ghana kra de ne papa ka no wo mo ska pa nka se bi da foundation ayete no bi no wote foundation asabia kuzabia koto solely ono kwa no de no bottom ska no de ye wote foundation emwaba ene what brighter foundation wodo number 2 obi wo mpaboa wo so de abafa ko manyanka enti enye independent wo nkwa so emwa free chen ba enti say Ibrahim Mahama ana ese allegedly say obua na mpampo a ene ese ne nka Lordina Mahama ni nimdie ni nyansa ne niema pa opeso ye ntini ana amu anya otiti obi ti saa so obua no because until so better foundation na obenya nipa so oba no abeso ase no ohu de wo de foundation ni ye ebinom te for more personal interest wama selfish interest we discuss tum kra no madi enema na ade beba na omafa ai say ode niema ekọ Ghana prisons utira nye ye no ani ana ho no a enkonkodro no na sabe wo mo yi ni nieba me ne former prison obi a chi ni tumudi ex convict bi edi nkomo e obo sefem oka che me play ntade na ade beko mo na ade beko na omo yi ebi ewom na omo yi papa na ewom no na omo kodi ni ede de anya ni ede amomo sana foundation tie edi so wan re ni ehun sasadwuma niema ede ba no wan fanye de senesa omo so wasin na be back off Lordina Foundation even in opposition na kentampo nkranza kona kwa the Kano hospital osisi wono even in opposition and wo ye adwuma opposition po to say aben sa ba ye oguso a wo ye adwuma and the last time me kind so when the records the Kano hospital maternity ward children hospital was senior ade na even MPP the entire MPP party no omuntimi march na e ba na hospital a health sector omuntimi march no so Rebecca Akuffo ado a hunto asema wo kan di brighter atrobie ne ho ewomu for the past 1 year ni wo de mama mayenko achi fi se ye to abanwie 7 December no edi be se ne 17th March amene wo ka say wo te Rebecca Foundation ka dan no de ma yete ye ma mi nka ne birthday no di 75th nka ne yente ni nka biem etinya atro na be ma no wo ka nyeze bi o te NDC platform so no wo ye propaganda. The fact still remains say after the election December 7th no Rebecca Foundation yente wo monka and I quite remember you say make up the last project our yedema santeman maternity wall a obesi ye e wo konfanoche e wo hono mo a top notch a o mo de santen medi ne to so a de bia na me ka de bona ba so say ni krumpo entimi anya bisa na owie apart from that no mi hu bia obeye wa santeman temanum bi it is a would maame no ne Rebecca Akuffo ene Lordina Mahama be to mismatch sanya Bible ene di mu akotene ene nyame ne ba mu a ka David ikoja Goliath anim nanka ye mismatch anka ntimi nko salete enti Rebecca Akuffo Foundation ene Lordina Foundation de mepamcho enye ade a wo se de to nsani ani say ye kone akodi beti ne ahwede wo ye adwuma ne wo nya adwuma clear ne da ho clear and the last time I catch you say so our first lady sir Abba from Nana Kwadra Rollins here Akufo yere me refi ni din kakra ana afeye eba na adu me so ana Abba Rebecca Akuffo ado ana Abba ye friend say ye Lordina Mahama den so betimi di wo mu bi a compare Lordina Mahama de oben no betimi da compare na Koredo Ajima Rollins ban 31st movement ma wote ya oboabo wo ma apart from ono no me hu any first lady awaba betimi de na toto Rebecca a friends Lordina Mahama enti de menua ne ka no pepepe
quick one Chama Wontumi unsensem ese amanfo se yem prosecute Chama Wontumi abusua na eno kopie mu court enkomo bebre na ekoso quick one yenya botrenko na yentensemo ekoso e court
yo mentia wa no pay ene utim a bobo adwuma e de magana na mentia Ghana for so a waje bre a wotie okay anope kwa me ne tie ni ohun se every be am no di nkomo na obisa say say submission of no case bi e dey accordum court no nti na ye say ni mo say court na sembe na obeka emu ya na court no wo no eno da na eye criminal court 4 auditor abu aye no to abonten enti ye call ni da no the judge no ebe kenkan kakra bi wa man rule no nyina oye de say obo ne tofa atemi twa tokra ena oka e dey say no and say submission of no case na on behalf of Wontumi na Contamine lawyers no led by Kwame and their peer Kubi ye dey bedom court no so say attorney general for Adansia or Fre one Adansia or their bedom court no so say wa build their friend of prima facie case against the accused person. The accused persons no ewa kwenya ebiensa ekwenya no edete ni dikan no accused person no ewa kwenya say obeka say obe opin won defense the person mienu accused persons no wa kwenya say obeka say enam say Ghana mra ekire say udi obi ko gina court a eye wona a wo ye wabọ no kwa bi no una asudie down so say wo to kopay adanse and the bedroom court prove the guilt of against the accused person. The accused person who has right to remain silent even throughout the trial process. And the accused person no ever exercising the right to say info at that stage you know tell our own country.
And not to be slow. Accused person no. And that's why the fact say so defense no. On Kasatru
now I say me wa semka me won timu we a be pete me dem a on fraud phobia na no na owie ye no lead counsel no and the appear Kubi e de to court na nim say judge uruli na wo be ma ye tofa na be boy one can kind enyina so anti a wo say one the submission of no case na antum e say wususu say attorney general for na dance for no wa build the prima facie case Nebom si enya kwenya ne yekenkan ofu ruling na ena yen so ye behu afutu a embra kwan so ye de be ma accused persons no say options me ensa na wakan no emu de wo hempo ena wo befa na wo de no so krampo to nchen a de yekenkan ni nyina hie a ena be ma ye humpo say ye betu accused person no for say judge no ruling no the abanu podie ye court of appeal SSC so say the court of appeal e bi a court of appeal no ebeje ya tem say na two person no any kwan say your friend say o me opinion defense and any of the other two options no SSC Ghana emra ema kwan sa ena dan say ye no say wo be sha Dr. Kisrato 14 any written japa case ya court of appeal on the 30th of July 2024, Court of Appeal by majority decision of 2-1 no. Ekaye etisudia say at the time I japa any Dr. Kisrato 14 was the submission of no case a condom court no nanke was support to legitimate say accused person no the right not to incriminate himself no error throughout the trial. And it was to say na ehun dia say e be accused persons no mpo say wo me opinion wo defense so be kaya and no ena nam so a court no ejai Dr. Kisrato 14 any jakwa the other cases na make we say no na recent memory e wo ya agim enti na no so wo ho a ya kwanya yi betimi enso so atusa na mo no ti court no makwan na ye nya ruling no bi na ye nkenkan na tumi aboa me yetu accused person so no for ye judge no editum ena ma o agene ye ta nya hwe no wa ma 7 days a ye gi no rule no bi na ye kenkan ye ba court next week Thursday ya dia ye pese ye ma court no etie no ye dia to court no eni na kwa me na si nra e wo court eno no
na mame musa wei by sese no e kire se what direct say accused no open defense no na just a prosecution or discharging the burden of proof na and the makwan say we only open defense by the court ruling no sanity
but me technically no. I say technically because who say a back criminal trial criminal cases proof no a proof beyond reasonable doubt. Full stop. And at the stage na prosecution no across the case Emrano use the word prima facie case because a matter who build the prima facie case that time no threshold na court no use no and yet to send a proof beyond reasonable doubt because that proof beyond reasonable doubt no and run it throughout the trial to say the final day yebema a judgment and don't see na very cases the brave or family akokota Yapre accused person no at the end of prosecution case. A court akase owo akwanya say obe opinion defense. Accused person now opinion defense at the end of the day they are better discharging because opinion defense no already reasonable doubt. Na no only to the benefit of the accused person. And don't you come this stage way no threshold na and yeah you do so and no. And yet prove beyond reasonable doubt and send no. Then boom they say build a prima facie case. Meaning say the identify our from when identify what they have done court no to send here. And there we no court to say what can say my court no egitum say. A so I say and who be here say accused person no so emema e remove or work effort action no. Because don't forget the crime in criminal prosecution, no, accused witnesses now with the abano or more now that testify on oath. Accused person no statement to be away to the police, no, and investigators, no, and just statement on oath. And you know, that is a timer. Accused person no ever open defense, or no cofa dance here, ever raise doubt. Our prosecution case now are building at the stage I will close to the case, you know. Na the sad doubt no to mua court na ka say any na the proof beyond reasonable doubt no prosecution and to me am meet that threshold no it be akwete at decide the accused person.
I see it you know but na judge no open term say want me read the whole ruling no.
Oh kwame no dey me for so judge no exercise who say the Ghana for Kai pa presidential election petition you call ye 2013 Nana Rebecca Akuffo and John Mahama they are not Ghana for New Year and ya say expect akotuna TV one na just a tuguba and the panel ebema one decision we laptop see one anima na Ghana for you so anxious to say ye be ready judgment na ya share with so be kaya e bi kan say o mama e studio because e mo ba e dom kaya ne say we majority abo we aje we to few minutes less than we no omowi dan anra fa me ye judge no na so sant no judge no laptop no e ba ya obuem no na yenim say obekenkan full ruling no but the okaya ne say the ruling no are you ready but don't can full ruling on the decision final decision na all manti just be 1 minute and 2 minutes and okay can we and just say na apply to secure a copy of the full ruling no na ye hunsema e wo mo me important because na say no ya na judge so no about ruling na omotai kan ebia decision no aka so apply na je copy na kenkai na what you na mo apese utu so I will not fault the judge.
Okay. Now I'm return date to someone say Emra. Now say ebi a moko him per your client's instruction was some more appeal to a higher court. And no yeah not proceeding we
next week Thursday.
It is Thursday okay akoba say bia mo appeal defense bia na mum mo ba appeal to the ruling o bia a higher court it no say mo ba court bia mo court no what to say the court's decision and ruling the superior court
21 days within which to appeal.
Okay.
The second ruling near Kenkaya next week Thursday be court no there na ya see IGP ewa na mo epete etu
Law, mami na wasna mi senya mpamfa ma ho.